Good morning, Lolita.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited to be here. We are rolling with the punches on this amazing Thursday morning. It's 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to give a huge super thank you to every single person who has poured out this morning. And I love that Glenn said this is like a TV show, right? You get different personalities that pop up, and if you decide to stay right here, you can pull all the juicy nuggets out and then shift to action. So, guess what? We are about to do that right now. I want to say thanks to Dr. Janie, who always throws me an alley oop in the morning. Want to invite everybody to come on in to Facebook in my group. Hey, my coaching cocktails and conversations friends, LinkedIn, and my YouTube community, because you can see all of the gestures, all of the things as we lean all the way in. I'm so excited to be here. Let's go.
Hey y'all, hey, it is 7:30 a.m. Yes, this is Lolita E. Walker, and I am so excited to come to you today right here on Breakfast with Champions across all of the platforms. I'm here to bring you just a little bit of coaching, cocktails, and conversations. Coaching is where I leave you just with a couple nuggets to challenge your thinking. Cocktails is not about what you're sipping on. It's all about celebrating the greatness of who it is that you are. And then conversations is the juiciness that we are about to have for the next 30 minutes. Are you ready? I am too. Let's go.
Don't you just get super pumped up? I know I do. Every single Thursday morning, I get super pumped up. Want to say hey to the Facebook user who said, hey, it's the Lolita Walker Power Half an Hour. Yes, it is. And then Jackie Underwood, hello. Good to see you too. I'm so excited that you have been here. Yes, yes, and yes. Listen, we only have a half an hour of power, you guys. Okay, so we are delving in. Today, I am going to leave you with 10 life lessons that I've learned over the course of a weekend, right? So every single day, I think you would agree with me that we have lessons, right? We learn something new every single day. But here, I'm telling you, transformation happened to me over this past weekend, and I cannot wait to share with you. From 10 different people, I learned 10 different lessons. And because it changed my life, I just want to leave it with you. And the power of that is if you really choose, I want to challenge you right now. If you really choose to lean all the way in, to listen intently, and then to think, if I implement that thing right there, just one of the 10, would I move differently? Okay, that's the challenge that I have for you guys today. Now, if you follow me at all, then you know yesterday in my 10 minutes of pure power that I do on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and so you could see it on the replay of any of these platforms, right? If you look at that, then you heard three of them, right? I'm going down from 10 to 1. And so I'm going to recap that for some of you all who it might not have seen it yet, but I'm going to recap it right now. And then for all of our friends, hundreds of people that are right here on Clubhouse, are you ready? Because I'm going in. Number 10. Now, I was at my women's weekend renewal retreat this past weekend. Now, most of you all know because I've been talking about it forever, but this is a 4-day all inclusive retreat. Okay. The intention is to really help you to reclaim a power you. It's really to help you reclaim the bolder you that is inside. Because once we do that, personal growth, right, equals professional success. Personal success equals professional growth. And so the two are linked. And so I have this retreat that is very intentional and I delve all the way in. I have power speakers that come in. You show up, I do the rest. There's a chef, there's all the things. Yes, we are doing it again next September, third weekend. You can start paying down on that. But listen, here's the 10 lessons. I was shocked. I said, wow, Lolita, the first one, and I'm going from 10 to 1. Number 10 is something that I learned. I too, Lolita E. Walker, let me raise my hand, need to take a pause. Now, Lolita, how exactly do you need to take a pause? And you talk about it all the time. Yes, I take pauses in my life. I intentionally put it into my calendar. But what this allowed me to do is take a pause intentionally around nature, around sitting back. So I said, it's time to let the world know, right? I need to take a pause. And as I was there, let me tell you something that came out of this juicy discussion, right? We had so much discussion, but when I say I need to take a pause, I said, well, wow, Lolita, what if you could take this pause out? What if beyond your coaching, beyond your podcast, beyond Clubhouse, beyond Facebook and all of the media, beyond your courses, what if you could then power this a different way? Ding dong, I'm asking you, what if you could power it a different way? Well, for me, Guess what that power has become? Y'all know I'm getting my PhD, right? Yes, first semester, but I feel like I'm almost about to graduate because that's how long that these 5 weeks have felt, right? Okay. What if I take it and I leverage it as part of my thesis? Oh my gosh, the revelation came to me. And I want to now do something around power women, right? Women who give so much to so many other people, women who have seen their employees or those that they've come in contact with really go up the echelon, really propel beyond where they stand. However, what is the correlation to my mental, my physical, my spiritual, my emotional for me, the person that's giving, if in fact I don't give the same thing to myself? Now, I haven't really framed that in the form of a question, but that's where my head is going, right? And because I said, Lolita, you too need a pause. What if there are other women who need more? They need more. So then, what if we do that? The key here, the lesson learned is that when you choose to pause, so many amazing ideas will come to you. That's the first lesson. It was a super aha. Yes, yes, yes. So we have some folks that says, oh, Jackie said, I know the retreat was all good. Don't worry, I'll be there next year. Stacy, on mine, I can't see your name because on the comments, but I'm sure you can in Facebook. And then Dr. Jeannie said, hello. Yes, this is a power half an hour in 10 lessons. That's number 10. So I want you to think about these. And as we go through them, I want you to say, oh my gosh, I got an aha today. Number 9, are you ready? This I learned from Miss Joanne. Now, Miss Joanne was at the retreat, and what I learned from her is you are never too seasoned to experience and explore. Age is only a number. You are never too experienced to experience, explore, engage differently. Miss Joanne is 76 years old. For 2 years, for 3 years, her daughter, Sandra, has been telling her, you need to go to this retreat. And there was always a no, there was always a barrier. I want you to listen to this. There was always something, some limiting beliefs that told her, you know what? There's all these young people there. It's relative. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into it. I've experienced life. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pour anything else in. I don't know if anybody can talk to me because I'm set. I'm good. I'm 76 years old. And when I tell you the lesson that I learned for her is that you are never too seasoned to experience and explore. On Thursday, when Miss Joanne walked in, now this day, I'm telling you, there's always these firsts. On this day, Miss Joanne said, after probably an hour, I will not leave here the same person. I already know. As she shifted, tears, they just came from her eyes because the recognition of the lesson that Miss Joanne taught me and many people there, and she taught herself, is that you are never too seasoned to experience and explore. And so, for all of you all looking in, for all of you hundreds of folks who are listening in, and even on the replay, I want you to tell yourself, I am not too seasoned to do what I need to do. On her plan that she left with after we built our home of change, on there, I will take computer classes. Absolutely. Before she got there, she had all of these beliefs in her head that told her that that wasn't something that she needed to do. How could she get in on a class? Yes, you can. And I want to tell each of you that yes, you can. Jackie said, that's what I'm talking about, Miss Joanne. Powerful. She was a force, a force. And guess what Miss Joanne did? Put down her deposit to come back. I can't make it up. I'm not even making it up. The PhD pause, Dr. Jeannie has said yes. And I know that there's going to be so many moments. So let's keep on going because now you can apply this to your work, your life, in your home. Today is about giving you lessons, giving you nuggets, and you choosing to think about it and say, can I apply that to me? All right. So we did number 10 and number 9. Number 8 came from Stacy Luckett, who actually is on a stage in Clubhouse, and she actually is in my Facebook group typing right now. The lesson I learned from Stacy Luckett is experiencing first is a game changer. Experiencing first in your life is a life changer. When is the last time you did something for the first time? When is the last time that you did something for the first time? I want you to think about that. And what if in the course of your day or within 30 days, you can try something for the very first time? You might not have even known that you wanted to do it. So let me give you a couple of firsts for my friend Stacy Luckett, okay? First time she tried homemade hummus. First time she visited West Virginia. First time she got on a plane, even before COVID. First time she had a massage that she remembers. First time she saw the sunrise where the moon was still out and she was able to look and experience that. First time she came to a retreat such as this. The list goes on and on, but can you imagine all of those first times then linking into an experience that truly shifts the person that you are? Powerful. When is the last time that you experienced something for the first time? Right? Oh my gosh, so good. I was just in awe just looking because every 5 seconds she was like, oh my gosh, this is a first. This is a first. Take a look and give Stacy a heads up and a yay, congratulations on my last post where I did a reel on Instagram. It said, hey, Coach Walker, let her know she's tagged on it because you hear her actually there. I did a mini interview. It wasn't really an interview because she was just talking, but we just had fun and she just got it all out. Experience the excitement that Stacy had. You'll feel it. When you experience your first, guess what? It shifts onto somebody else. Remember, in our last past, and I guess you could do it in the future, but I said that you have a little piece of Lolita. Every time you hear me, there's a little piece of Lolita that goes into your spirit. What is your spirit doing when you leap into someone else? Experience your first. This is so good. You ready? We're only at number 8. Number 7 is, this came from Robin, okay? They have no clue that I'm saying their names today. This I learned from Robin. Sometimes losing what you've worked so hard on can give you a new perspective to keep on going. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes losing what you've worked so hard on can offer you a new perspective to keep going even higher than where you were before. Let me tell you about Robin. Robin, we created these Be Me boards because they're bigger than a vision board. They just go deeper than a vision board, the process that I take you from. So these are these Be Me boards, Be Me all of the time, right? So it's by December 31st of 2023. We're already there. So Robin had all these revelations. I don't even have time to even tell you about the power and discovery that happened with Robin while she was at the retreat, but it's powerful, you guys. Maybe I'll do a whole segment on that next week. Oh, Robin's probably like, no. But here's the thing. She had so many that she really captured the essence on this Be Me board. Okay. Remember, the lesson is that sometimes losing what you have worked so hard on offers you a new perspective. Robin rolled it up, took care. She had it, and she's about to fly back home to Hartford, Connecticut. She checked in and she left it right there. So she goes through security and is like, oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it? She was frantic. She called me. She's like, my Be Me board. Oh my God, it's gone. What am I going to do? It's gone. It's gone. When she got there, she paused. I said, hey, hold on. So we took a deep breath. We felt the same power that she felt there, that amazing little girl that she rediscovered while she was there. Hey, it's okay. Let's take these couple of steps. Go to the counter. Get them to call down to the front. Try to get somebody to do this, do that. She tried all of the things. People weren't nice. They weren't helping her. Now she's on the plane and just distraught. All of this discovery she felt like was gone. And she was just deflated. But when she got off that call, she said, you know what? The younger me, the me before I reclaimed my bolder self, the me before this right here, before all of this work that I did on self, would have said to self, just would have been upset and I wouldn't have been able to do anything. But what Robin showed me is that sometimes losing what you work so hard on, this Be Me board, can really leap you beyond. She had already sent out her home a change at Staples. She said, oh, it's already in. I'm going to pick that up tomorrow because she has a copy of it, right? I'm going to get that tomorrow. I'm going to get some magazines. She called me and said, Lolita, I'm doing this. And you know what? I've had this revelation, which actually is going to take my Be Me board to a bigger and better place. The power of your pause. The power in the lesson that she left with me, and I want to leave with you, is that sometimes losing what you worked so hard on can actually lift you higher. Oh my gosh. Someone said, where is the tissue? That's Stacy. I can still feel the experience. Because sometimes we have to shed the tears when people are talking directly with us, when we can feel all of the things happening. So in my next 15 minutes, y'all, I only got you through 4. So let me go because I want to open it up as well. So number 6, okay, is, who did I get this one from? Dr. Lisa. I put Dr. Lisa right here. Big stages. And sometimes in your comfort zone is where others are able to see more of your light. I'm going to say it again. Big stages. Sometimes in your comfort zone, when you're standing right there, that thing right there, because you're just moving and moving and moving, sometimes that's the opportunity where other people can now see the light that you're emitting. Big stages. You deserve big stages. Now, this was my number 10 retreat. Number 10. Milestone year, right? I know. I'm so excited. It was number 10. And while there are some pieces of complacency to which I was standing, I know how it can go on autopilot. I know how when I show up, I know when the speakers come in, I know that there's a hot tub that, by the way, I didn't even get in this year. What in the world? Because it was so transformational. So much was happening. Boom, boom, boom. So Dr. Lisa took the opportunity as we sat around the bonfire and we talked with Dr. Sophia Rahman, who's a therapist. Afterwards, she said to me, big stages, big stages. This is what I see for you. Elevation is what I see for you. It's inside of this moment that I want to tell you, this is what I see in you. Allow people to pour into you, to tell you, this is what I see in you. Choose someone today and let them know, this is what I see in you. Oh my gosh, so good. Big stages. That's number 6. Okay. Yes. Number 5. I learned this from Soul. Okay. Soul gave me a lesson who was there. She said, I got from her, reflect to hold your ground. Reflect to hold your ground. Soul reflects. And then she comes back. It doesn't have to be a popular stance that she's making. It is hers and she owns it. That's one of her core strengths. It is mine and I own it and nobody else has to believe it. But when I walk in this thing, when I reflect in this thing, I will hold my ground and I will stand on it and I'll help to articulate why I feel this way. But I don't have to go with the popularity of what is going on. I don't need to be with the majority because I walk this thing called life. Sometimes you have to stand on your own to hold your ground so that now you can move in the light that you see, and everybody might not see that thing. Come on. Oh, yay. Someone said the number 10 is said to be the sign of light and love, right? How powerful is that? Hey, Dan Roth. Listen, that's number 5. All right. Number 4, I learned this from Tanya. Tanya was there and and this is what she taught me that I want to teach you. Managing time is as important to showing up. Managing your time is as important as showing up. That lesson I took because I'm going to tell you guys, I'm getting my PhD. Yes. And I'll tell you that the level of requirements is massive. I'm only in week 5. And so what I know is that I work very well under pressure. But what I underestimated is, Lolita, if you don't do any work from Thursday to Sunday, what makes you think that the thing that's due on Monday by 11:59 p.m. is actually going to get done when you have to actually summarize six articles or chapters? How did you think that was going to work? I didn't. So managing time is as important to showing up. You could show up, but if you're not managing your time and you're not going to get all the things done that you're committed to, what are you doing? You're showing up for nobody. And if you are the most important thing right here, you're not even showing up for you. And what I told the people at the retreat, what I said out loud, I don't even know it, but I'll say it to you guys too. It will not happen again. It will not happen again. Why? Because my name means so much to me, because I'm getting a scholarship. How dare I show up and not give my 1,000%? It will not happen again. And because I know that this lesson that Tanya taught me there, managing time is as important as showing up, I took and I applied to this lesson right here. Now, she wasn't even talking about that. I just got that from the essence of what she was talking about in general. But how can I apply it? So I want to remind you that you too can apply one of these lessons to your work, your life, or your home. Oh my gosh, this is getting so good. Number 4, we're counting down. Oh no, I think that was number 4. Number 3, When you express fully, you become free. That was from Gen X. When you express fully, you become free. So what Jen was able to do is she is the power of gestures, right? We sat around outside in a nice circle of a community because we represent our community absolutely and we're close knit. So how are you leaning on this community? And she took us through this powerful exercise. But through it, what we were saying based on our be me boards, right? Based on that, based on where we were, we closed our eyes and she asked us, what does that feeling look like expressively? And we did it. And I can't even explain the power that came around. But then as I felt that, then I gave it to the next woman who was sitting right beside me. Then she gave it to the next woman who was sitting right beside of her. And we went all the way around and we each experienced that link. The power of that is when you express yourself fully. An expression can look in so many different ways, but when you choose to release because you recognize that it doesn't matter if it looks silly to anybody, it doesn't matter if somebody receives my message, it doesn't matter. It's you. Why would I hold in what is so powerful to me? Right? Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. Number 2, I got from Larissa. Larissa Harrington was there. Oh, she's freaking amazing. Okay. My takeaway from her was immerse yourself in the moment. Plainly put, immerse yourself in the moment. What does that mean? It means be present. It means be present. How often do we gift ourselves permission to literally be present fully? Your mind, your body, and your spirit all in. I'll give you an example. How many people are multitasking, right? Because you're showing up, you're doing the things, you're listening intently. But for the moment, what if you could write down what's holding you hostage and release it? We did that at the retreat. It was so good. Then we burned it. It's so good. I learned from her, immerse yourself into the moment without expectation. Be free. So good. And we did it in nature, but I can't tell you through all that because I want to open it up a little bit. And then number 1 lesson that I learned of my top 10 was by Dr. Sophia Rahman, the psychiatrist who is at every single retreat. Love her. We went to college together. Keep going and leveling up. Transformations are too enormous to shrink now. I'm going to say that again. You ready? Keep going and keep leveling up. I'm going to add Lolita. You add your name right there. Okay. Keep going and keep leveling up. Stars Tina. Keep going and keep leveling up. Crystal. Keep going and keep leveling up. Barbara and Stacy. Add your name right there. Transformations are too enormous to start shrinking now. Absolutely not. You have set the bar too high. You are doing too great. You are moving too amazing to shrink now. No, I see you. I want you to see you. Those are the top 10 lessons that I learned. I hope that you were able to grab one of them. And I hope it shook you today so that now you can walk, talk, and behave differently. So I'll just say, Barbara said, Ashe. Yes. So I want to open it up. Who is ready to lean all the way in? And let's chat because I have more. Okay. Let me continue. I will continue because I want you guys to feel the power of what is happening right now. I want you to feel the essence of knowing that one of these lessons that Lolita has given today is really going to help power me differently and intently. Right? I love that Linnell Burns has already written in what these top 10 are. I love that Marco said, guess what? I love these top 10. Regina is clapping. Yes, yes, yes. Sandra said, love her. Dr. Sophia. Yes. So here's the thing, you all. These lessons, I can't read all of them, but Talisa said time management creates alignment and produces results. Come on now. Okay. Then we have Michael Huey says, Dr. Lolita is killing it. I receive all of the things. But what I want to leave with you guys, if you leave with nothing else today, you are greatness. You are power. Why is that important? It's more than a couple of words that want to motivate you today. It's really a notion of living it, of knowing it, of trusting it. It's really a notion of knowing that when I center myself and stand on the foundation of who it is that I am, I will increase my sales because I will make sure I'm talking to my right client. I will make sure my message is precise. I will make sure that I'm going up my corporate ladder. I will take time to actually move beyond where I'm standing right there and even engage in coaching. My link is right there. Go to lolitawalker.com/group coaching. It's powerful. Register for the next retreat. Done. Make sure you're remembering. I introduced some merchandise at the retreat, right? Clarity plus confidence equals commitment. Folks bought it because they want to look in the mirror and they want to remind themselves that clarity plus confidence equals commitment. I want to remind myself that own your yes and respect your no. Not only for me, but I want to make sure that the people around me know. So therefore, I am going to wear it and I'm going to wear it proudly. I'm going to let folks know that when they show up here on Thursdays at 7:30 a.m., when we mesh coaching, cocktails, and conversations with Breakfast with Champions, you get pure power. But what do you do with it? You act. What do you do next after that? You keep coming back. You keep feeding your soul. You up level to the next one. You grab something else. If you like what you see, then you tap deeper into it. Jackie said the word is epic. I love it. So we only have 3 more minutes. And so,
Lolita,
yes,
I have to step in just for a second
I
to
love it.
Stacy, and just say, everything that you just talked about, you learned,
Sorry, y'all.
all of us could just track along that same premise. We learned so much from the retreat. I'm so glad that you were committed to doing it another year. And I'm so glad that I was in the house. It was exhilarating. I've been literally, since I was there, I've been trying to find the words, and there are no words that really can capture the essence of the retreat. Y'all, you just had to have been there. It was so washing and so rinsing and gut cleaning and eye rinsing. It was amazing. It just lifted you every day, every moment. You were lifted to another place. And I think earlier we were talking about in the other segment being in love. It amazed me how we fell in love with each other. We fell in respect with each other very quickly. Like as soon as we got there, it was like something that was there. It was pulling all of us together. Click, 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 click. And that was ushered in by you. And I want to thank you so much. I cannot wait. Y'all, we didn't want to leave. I woke up that morning and she was saying, "Good morning, everyone. It's the last day." And I was in the room. Shut up. Stop saying that. It was making us sad, but it was just so great. You did an amazing job facilitating everything, and the food was awesome. The presenters were awesome. It was just great, and I wish we could do another one in like another few months or so. Let's just jump back in again. So you did an amazing job, and if you guys don't jump on board, wow, you are missing it. I'm Stacy, and I'm done speaking. Oh, let me say this. I love you so much. I'm Stacy. I'm done.
This is so funny. I love it, you guys. Somebody said, LOL, shut up and stop saying that. Good morning, everyone. It's the last day. I did. I walked around the house. Good morning, everybody. It's the last day. So I want to just say to everyone who is listening in, thank you so much for joining in. If you want to experience what Stacy, what everybody whose names I called out experienced, then you too can. Go to lolitawalker.com, and I cannot wait to help you experience that. Thank you so much, everybody.